Welcome back, everyone. Jonathan here to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about pain and what it's doing to your relationship. If your marriage is in crisis, this video you have to watch because the reality is pain is destroying your ability to save your relationship. Pain is like heroin for your relationship. When you are struggling with pain in your relationship, and definitely for the men out there, if your wife is struggling with pain in your relationship, you have got to understand that virtually every conversation that you guys are going to have outside of the day-to-day comings and goings of your kids and the household, it's not going to go well. And the reason why it's not going to go well is because they've adopted a pain-saturated view of your relationship. And so you can imagine what that does to the conversations that you're having with one another. They are not joy saturated. They are going to be pain saturated. In women, it shows up in a desire to communicate. They want to talk about what's going on. They want to move through the issues right here and right now. Men deal with pain completely differently. A lot of them get defensive. A lot of them shut down. A lot of them go into fight or flight. And when a man checks out, it doesn't end well because I get the DMs from women saying, my husband's filed for divorce. My husband is totally slammed the door on our marriage. He's leaving, he's separating, whatever it is. And he will not even talk to me. He will block me. I try to reach out to him, nothing. He wants absolutely no contact. So I'm going to be giving you guys, just a couple catchphrases to remember, to really just burn in your mind about what to do with that pain. And again, guys, if you're watching this video, stick around because especially for women, they can't move past in a relationship towards that joy. They can't move past that crisis phase, the difficulty where they don't feel heard, understood, or validated until you've summarily dealt with the pain. And I've got to teach you guys how to deal with that pain and definitely how to get a rain check on that pain. Because if you don't get a rain check on that pain, I promise you, you are not going to make headway with her. And so the catchphrases that I want you guys to remember is just this simple one: kick that can down the road or punt that football. Well, first, for men, the most important thing you got to think about is that she needs to be seen, heard, and validated in her pain. You don't have to have a solution to the problem that you guys are working on. She will not see any structural repair to your relationship because even if there is some headway made in that repair moment, because the pain's been going on for so long, she's not felt validated, she's not felt seen, you haven't shown up, you've checked out, you work too much, your drinking's bad, you haven't offered her intimacy. When your relationship has no gas in the tank, there's not a lot of fixing that's going to happen. It's not like you're going to be able to plug your Tesla into the supercharger and charge it back up. You could be 500 miles away from that supercharger. So what you need to be doing in this moment is just listen to her, move through that pain with her, but ask her in very easy language, say, you know what, I am here right now. Can you give us some time to work on this repair? We don't know how to fix it yet because some of these issues are deep. But what's more important is that I am here to listen to what's going on for you. I may not have solutions, but I'm not giving up. You want to basically let her know that we're safe. I'm not going anywhere. I'm listening to you here and now in this moment. I'm going to set aside any defensiveness that I'm feeling. Why don't we punt this pain down the road a little bit? We reconnect right now and let's build up some momentum. Now, for women out there, pain for a man is wildly different. He feels pain and he wants to run in the other direction. And so if that's the case, what you want to do is not see him running away as avoiding the pain, but it's out of self-preservation to buy him a little bit of time, put some gas in his tank so he can come back and come to you and say, you know what, let's work on this. I'm going to give you a little bit of space right now. I want you to come back to me and then we can work on this down the road. And again, we know we're not going to be solving those major issues in one conversation, but I'm safe here. I'm patient. I'm waiting for you. But I do appreciate when you come back to me, when you've got a calmer, cooler head, and both of you can offer each other this reassurance. We don't know how to fix some of these structural issues right now. What's more important is that we're here, we're catching our breath, we're putting some gas in the tank, and we're going to punt this pain down the road and we're going to deal with it later. That is how you want to move through pain. There's always time later to deal with those structural issues, but you'll never deal with them, and you certainly won't deal with them effectively when you both have retreated into your own way of wanting to manage pain. You got to understand where each other is coming from so that you can move through this pain with that goal of punting it down the field and building up some reserves and putting some gas in the tank so that you guys can deal with some of these structural issues later. I want you to go out and have some fun together. I want you to go out and find the joy in your relationship better. I want you to fill that gas tank with that kindness, with that connection, with that time spent with one another. Catch your breath, punt the pain down the road, fill your cup with some joy, and then slowly nibble at some of those bigger issues. I'm not saying ignore them, and I'm not saying, sweep it under the rug. I'm saying deal with it at another time when you have more gas in the tank. That's it for today's video. I hope this helped. I hope it gave you a bit of perspective on how to approach pain and some of those structural issues from a man's point of view, from a woman's point of view. And if this was helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're putting out videos every single day. Don't forget to go down to the link down in the description of this video. And it's a link for my newsletter that you can get every single Monday straight to your inbox. And if you have any, come and follow me over on Instagram. That's where the conversation continues. You can send me a DM on Instagram. I answer every single one of my DMs. I'm here to save 1 million marriages, and yours could be one of them. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow.